Counting down now to first pitch in South Florida. It's the Mets and the Marlins. Next. Now from the Sunshine State of Florida, we're under the lights at the beautiful new Marlins Park. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our 2 starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. They'll have their work cut out for them as they face the Rookie of the Year in 2013 for the National League, Cuban-born right-hander Jose Fernandez. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Daniel Murphy will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we get underway at 7:11 tonight. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
Batting second, center fielder number 12, Juan Lagares.
Juan Lagares will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. He's set, now the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Come on, Blue, open your eyes.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
How about the candy?
Hitters count 2-0. Pitch inside the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
A runner at second, nobody out. Now the 3-0 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. This is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
David Wright will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. First offering on the way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So You can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Ready with another 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Big pitch here, 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here, 2-2 though.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Here comes a 2-2. And this is off the glove of Saltalamacchia as it gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Lucas Duda will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. The next pitch. 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you can't just lay a fastball in there, or he could make this a 3-0 game before you know it.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Let it rip that time, 3-0, but the fastball's by him, 3-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now the 3-1 home. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Now here's the first pitch. Curtis Granderson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
The 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Fernandez readying the 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
The 1-2. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Boy, you got to believe he's counting his lucky stars out there on the mound. He's facing one of the best run producers in the game with the bases loaded, and he's able to retire him. He's still not off the hook yet, but at least that'll earn him a big exhale out there.
Wilmer Flores will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Now the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Here's the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
And not only was that way high, but you've got to be careful not to airmail one over your catcher's head.
Here he comes on 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Boy, talk about a tough start to a ball game. Everything that could go wrong, it has gone wrong here in the first inning, and forcing in a run with a bases-loaded walk just could be the tip of the iceberg.
Kirk Neuenhuis will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Now the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Travis d'Arnaud will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mets lead this one 3-0. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. They'll go to work against the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Harvey, as you see his numbers there. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. D. Gordon will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. These Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
They've already given their starter a 3-0 lead to work with here, so they're in good shape to maybe build on this recent run of good form.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. 2-0 count, the pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
2-1 now to Gordon. Fouled back. Here now the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, one of the big subplots for this season, how are some of these young pitchers that are coming off of Tommy John surgery in the last 18 months or so going to bounce back? It's definitely a long road back, but the surgery nowadays is so successful for a lot of guys that I think he's going to do just fine, and he's off to a good start right here.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard to no avail. It's 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup, set the table.
Giancarlo Stanton will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First pitch coming. In there for strike 1, 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes a 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Matt Harvey leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The pitcher number 33, Matt Harvey.
And here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Daniel Murphy will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. First pitch to him. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. From the belt, the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. To Gordon for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Here's Juan Lagares. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Two out, nobody on. Here's a 1-0. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Marcell Ozuna will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Marcell Ozuna.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Here's the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Boy, tough slider right there, had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
Now here's the pitch. Too high, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here's the 1-2.
Here we go.
Out of play. Again, a 1-2. And that's going to be strike three called. His fourth consecutive strikeout, and he's in the zone now. One away.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last four batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Here's Michael Morse now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Numbers-wise, he's at 326. 1 home run and 7 driven in. One 1-0 on the way. And he misses again, 2-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Harvey now on 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
And he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break because they're not even needed out there now.
Martin Prado will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first offering. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
The 1-1. Grounded softly to the left side. There to get it is right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Still down 3-0. David Wright is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Get out of here, man.
The pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Now here it comes.
No,
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Ozuna is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Lucas Duda will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Are you crazy?
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Miami.
The 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters counts.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you gotta make swing the bat.
The 3-1. Changeup too low. He walked him.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1,
you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Curtis Granderson will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Pause, now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. On the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Runners on first with one down. A 2-1 offering. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Right. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. From the stretch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Jared Saltalamacchia will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch on the way. In there, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here it comes. Nope. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
1-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box, Donovan Solano. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. 1 home run and 5 driven in. 1-0 pitch now. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Here he comes on 2-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting ninth, pitcher,
Jose Fernandez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
All right, Marlins.
First offering on the way.
Here we go.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And this is lined back into center field, and that will be their first hit of the contest.
Leave it to the pitcher to finally get him a base runner. It was 8 up, 8 down before he stepped in, and he's saying, what's so hard about this?
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
He waits. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right.
2 out with the man at first. The 1-1 home. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 1-2. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Christian Yelich will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. Here's the first offering. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Two strikes now from Harvey. In the air to center.
Drop it.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Kirk Neuenhuis will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
fielder number 9, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Now the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
What's that?
Now the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Come on, I'll watch the game.
Now the 2-0. And there's the first strike. 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. Ozuna is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Oh, no way.
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. In there, 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Go back to New York, man.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Being a number 8 hitter in the National League is really one of the toughest positions a guy can be in. You know, you've got your pitcher behind you on deck, so guys don't feel like they need to challenge you. You've got to be very disciplined up there, and that time, he just wasn't.
Into the box now, Matt Harvey, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right. Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
2 out, nobody on. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now, an all-star starter for the National League as their DH last year.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Let's go, Miami.
1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
All right, Miami.
Now the 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
The 2-1 home. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
The 3-1 coming. And this is fouled straight back. Full count offering on its way. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Marcell Ozuna will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Michael Morse will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. First pitch coming.
Here we go.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit to 3rd. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 3-0. Daniel Murphy will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch coming. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Ozuna is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the 5th. Juan Lagares will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Lemonade.
1-1 pitch on the way. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
The 1-2 with 1 away. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
3-2 pitch. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Oh, did he ever hang one there? I mean, that thing is sitting on a tee. He got away with that one big time.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Have a nice flight home, Ned.
Here's the 1-0.
Swing and a miss.
Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Here comes the 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
High ball soda here.
Payoff pitch coming. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Lucas Duda will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Mets go down quickly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Martin Prado will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Here comes the 2-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Ready with the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And it gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Under it, Lagares, and there's one away. So with one away in the inning, here's Jared Saltalamacchia. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. The pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. On to first, and Saltalamacchia grounds out here, 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Donovan Solano.
Donovan Solano will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. On the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-1. And this is knocked down on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Miami down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Aaron Crow will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
43, Aaron Crow.
Lucas Duda will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
So far, I think they've just singled him out and said, don't let this guy beat us. He hadn't seen much to hit at all.
Let's go, Marlins.
Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Here's the 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Strike him out.
2-2 pitch on the way. Hit softly to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Curtis Granderson will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. First pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Go home next.
Now the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Strike.
Here's the pitch. This ball's grounded foul. Granderson waits on the 1-2, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now another 1-2, and he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. Got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Let's go, Ben!
The next pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Leaning into the dugout, and he makes the catch. Oh, a great play there to record the final out. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it 3-0. Ichiro Suzuki is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Ichiro Suzuki.
And here's a called strike now to the 41-year-old vet. It's 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
D. Gordon will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
And you know, nobody had more bunt hits in baseball last year than this guy. But you know, that can sort of be a double-edged sword for you. Because now everybody's thinking every time you come up that you might drop one down. Good attempt right there, but not good enough.
In is Christian Yelich. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. 2 strikes now from Harvey. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Jared Burton is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Jared Burton.
Kirk Neuenhuis will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Come on, go nice and easy.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Travis d'Arnaud will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch to him. Runners off for second. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. A runner at first with no outs here. He's set. Now the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He's set. Now the pitch. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here comes a 1-2. Chopper foul. Here's another 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. Third strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Hey, swing it towards second.
In now, Matt Harvey. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Juan Lagares will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Here's the first offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
The 1-0 home. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now the 2-1. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Full count now. 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
3-2, here it comes. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 3-0. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the pitch. On the ground is short. And the catch is made, 1 away.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in now. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
1-1 on the way. This is headed toward the hole and through the hole. A 1-out single.
And now finally that base hit breaks a string of 11 straight that he had retired. He was starting to look invincible out there.
Michael Morse will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Danger here, as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
From the belt, the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And it's out of here. So they're on the board, finally. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And with it, the Marlins have cut it to 3-2 now.
Well, he'd been cruising along till this point. He was working carefree on a 3-0 lead, but one slip here is going to cost him. And now, all of a sudden, that lead shrinks down to just a single run.
Martin Prado now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
The pitch. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
And things are starting to change for the worse out there. Now, this is a guy who hadn't given up a run until earlier this inning, and now all of a sudden, he's having a hard time getting anybody out. Looks to me like he's hit the wall out there.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's already made the change. That's going to do it for Matt Harvey. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Jerry Familia will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Jared Saltalamacchia will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Now the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
The 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Big hit, big hit.
The 2-0.
Here we go.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
The 3-1 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
And, you know, looking down the score sheet, that's the first walk of the game for these guys as a team. And with the way they've been swinging at everything, I wasn't even sure we'd see that.
Donovan Solano will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
Keep it going.
The 1-0. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins 2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Nick Massett will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 46, Nick Massett.
David Wright will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Number 3, Adeni Echeverria.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And now a pitch on the way. 1-1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss that time by Wright as he couldn't come up with it. 1 away.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, it's always important to get that first out and put that offense on their back heels.
Lucas Duda will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the first pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. First pitch coming. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Comes set. Now the pitch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I don't think he's going to want to throw that pitch in that same location again ever in his life to this guy.
He's ready now. The pitch. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Now the 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Here's the 2-2 home. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Wilmer Flores will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Here's a 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
The 2-0. Swing and a liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down.
Yeah, that would have been nice to get that tying run on base. And this ball's definitely hit hard enough. It's just right at his man.
New pitcher coming on as right-hander Bobby Parnell gets the ball here.
Bobby Parnell.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Get a hit. Come on.
Now the pitch. And there's ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's slowly hit to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Christian Yelich will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
The 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. We've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Here he comes. 3-1. 3-2 now.
Well, that's a guy up there pretty clearly gearing up for the fastball there, and he didn't get it. That's a good pitch to throw on a 3-1 count to keep a guy honest.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Miami down in order. They're down 3-2. A.J. Ramos will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Kirk Neuenhuis will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Just overmatched him there.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now the 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
3-2, here it is. And this is lifted in the air out to left. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. Pitch on the way. Way outside. 1-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here comes a 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here's the full count offering. And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Michael Kadire will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And I'll tell you what, he's keeping himself pretty composed for a guy that's seen that strike zone keep shrinking on him.
Now the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes, 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Runners on first with 1 down. Here now the 2-2. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Daniel Murphy will step in, and we'll see if they decide to pitch to him this time around. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. One-0 pitch now. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets lead one. They're up 3-2. Henry Mejia is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 58, Henry Mejia.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Nothing inside here, at least not to start the at-bat, and I imagine that's by design.
Yeah, they'll give him right field. They just don't want him to turn on something.
Ready on 2-1. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Lagares is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Marcell Ozuna will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Now a hard liner toward short. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Here's Michael Morse now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Mets come out on top 3-2. Good night from Miami.